Please be seated. Sanghamitra Singh,
Yes, sir.
please introduce yourself.
Yes.
Please be comfortable. Yes.
My name is Sanghamitra Singh. I am from Moirvanch and I have passed my class 10th from OSFE 7th Battalion High School, Bhubaneswar. Then after that, I have pursued my 11th and 12th from Ramadevi Women's Junior College. Then I graduated from IGIT Sara, Bengal. And my hobbies included cycling and painting.
Painting
Yes.
of what?
Painting like abstract painting and sometimes landscape. That's it.
Landscape what? Nature?
Not in particular, sir. I find it relaxing. That's why I try sometime to paint.
Which materials you use in painting?
For
Is it
base,
chemical or natural?
acrylic, water painting, pencils for the base. Then that's it.
Color? Any color?
Color.
Suppose red color you
Yes.
want to use.
Not in particular. Water painting we can mix and match, so I use that. And acrylic painting,
Is it good for environment?
these days many artificial paintings are there, but we can minimize the use.
How did you opt for natural painting?
For
Leaves
natural.
are there, then green color you can be getting.
Yes, sir.
So like that different colors also you can get.
Yes, sir.
Why bringing artificial painting is in water, again brushing becomes small, children also nowadays using in schools painting etc.
Yes,
So
sir.
that it has become totally adherence by these colors. So that will again enter into the mouth and the lungs etc. So that will let you tell na?
Yes, sir.
Anyhow, your special achievement?
Achievement, special achievement as in I have attended few workshop in college which was conducted by TechCube Phase 3, which was again funded by World Bank to not so developed college, engineering college, and through this they have provided few seminars, gate coachings and workshop and for free of cost.
Okay, your optional is public administration and philosophy.
Yes, sir.
How you have done in main exam?
For optional part, yes, sir. The philosophy I have done quite well. Public administration, I feel part 1, I have left one question.
One question.
Yes, sir.
And then GS
And GS
2.
GS2 I have done well. Part 1 again I feel I left 1 or 2 questions.
Answer one question to me, then I will come to you later.
Yes.
Who is the President of India?
The current president
Yes,
of India
President.
is Draupadi Murmu, and she is the 15th president of India and the youngest who born after independence, and she is from Moirvanch.
Don't tell a naked name.
Yes.
Srimati Draupadi Murmu,
Oh,
Madam President of
Honorable President.
Honorable
Yes.
Madam President of India.
Yes.
That when next she is coming to Odisha.
Next.
It has come in newspaper. She is coming to Odisha and on 26th again, Kotak and Batra, for so many programs.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
You have studied public administration.
Yes, sir.
What are the different types of leader?
Leaders. Different. leaders are
Okay.
Now, is there any trouble you can answer in Odia?
yes sir, I'm
No harm is
comfortable.
there.
I'm-
If you are comfortable, you can answer in Odia.
Yes sir.
Yes. Make it continuous reply.
Okay.
Honorable President of India is from your district. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Do you think Honorable President of India is a charismatic leader?
Yes sir, I feel Honorable President Mrs. Draupadi Murmu is a very charismatic leader, as she represents for the first time in history a particular section which is scheduled tribe, and many people from scheduled tribe got unnoticed to the mainlanders, and she is the medium for many scheduled tribes people to be the face in the today's
How many type of climatic tribes are in Odisha?
in particularly in Odisha.
Odisha.
As such, I can't particularly remember the exact number, but Mayurbhanj in
No,
Odisha.
total number Sir is asking.
How many types of climatic tribes are in Odisha?
There are 13 type of particularly vulnerable type in Odisha present out of 75, and Odisha being tribal dominated state, many type of tribals are there currently.
Okay, you have studied renewable energy system. Okay. Recently, Government of India has introduced a scheme, PM Kusum. What is PM Kusum?
Through PM Kusum, I'm not able to
What
remember.
is the role of OREDA? Have you heard NR agency in Government of Odisha, OREDA? OREDA.
O-R-E.
OREDA.
O-R-E-D-A. Orida.
Odisha.
The same thing as you are answering that. Odisha, try it.
Odisha Renewable Energy Development.
Agency.
Yeah. So Odisha government have been providing subsidies for installing the solar panel. I know that, and for renewable energies.
Okay. After BTech, you have gone for, you have completed your BTech in 2019.
Yes.
Since then, what you are doing?
So after that, I decided to give civil service. That's why I was preparing for civil
For the
service.
last 4 years,
Yes.
you are a graduate from IGIT Saran, no?
Yes.
So since 2019, you are only preparing for civil service. Don't you think that 4 years of preparation is enough for civil service?
No other employment over there.
Yes, sir. I was given pre last year, and this year I got selected for interview. And I got called for interview.
I mean to say, sir is asking that only sitting and reading books only for this interview, or any other work simultaneously or doing teaching or any that type.
Privately or government, are you employed?
Anyhow, somehow.
No, sir. I'm
So
not.
simply you are preparing for the civil services for the last 4 years.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Sanghamitra, you are from Mayurbhanj.
Yes, sir.
Hmm?
Yes, sir.
And you belong to which Sanghamitra Singh, which
Yes.
is your
Scheduled tribe.
tribe? Which tribe?
Bhumi's tribe.
Bhumi's tribe.
Yes.
Can you tell me some specific characters about your tribe?
So, Bhumi's tribe presently there are in Odisha and some part of Jharkhand, that particular area. They have been scattered all over that place. We are not confined to particularly one place.
Okay.
And we have little different cultural aspect.
What is that?
And that is like our food habits, our way of
You
doing
should explain it
rituals.
slightly more. Huh? Slightly more. For example, food. For example, rituals.
Okay, sir. For the food part, we don't have any fancy items like that. We just depend upon whatever available in that particular area, which is lentils, rice, or fish from the pond.
Okay, you belong to. Okay, I get it.
Mm.
You belong to Mayurbhanj.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me the cultural and historical significance, importance of Mayurbhanj? What are the early things that has happened in Mayurbhanj?
Mm.
Tell me.
So the name itself came from two dominant dynasty which were ruling throughout the history, which is Maurya dynasty and Bhanja dynasty, and Khiching was their headquarter, I suppose. Headquarters.
You don't suppose Khiching was the headquarters
Yes.
then?
Yes, sir. It
Then from
was.
Khiching they shifted to?
Then they shifted to that Baripada.
In between Baripada and Khiching there is another place. 14 kilometers from Baripada. Haripurgora.
Haripurgora.
What is special about Haripurgora? Brush up.
Okay.
Okay? There is a Gaudiya temple there. And that's something very
What is
important.
your village actually? Mayurbhanj is
Janudahi. Janudahi. Which
nearer
is
to
Which
Rairanpur.
block?
no, sir. Samakhunta block and nearly 19-20 kilometer away from Baripada.
And railways of Baripada was something very important which was there for the first railways to have been introduced in Baripada. Acha, you have mentioned here about painting.
Yes, sir.
In Odisha there is a tribe which is very famous for its painting, where if you look at the painting gives you everything which is done on the walls. Who are they?
Santali painting is very famous in particularly Mayurbhanj area.
No,
The
this is
villages
not
have been very beautifully decorated, and it has been come to notice recently through
the
YouTube.
painting has their significance. Okay,
Yes, sir.
like Sora paintings,
Yes.
where they from birth to death, from the early times, everything is shown. That is important because you have painting here. You have a very excellent backup for you, but you are not putting up that way. से भली तमे कहू ना हो ये जो एटा जदि के पढिबो एटा को पढला पर से अनुसार तम संगे जे इंटरैक्ट करिवो तमे टिके संकुचित हेके रहछ रुहनी. ओके,
संपूर्ण सविचित.
यस. अच्छा, you have been reading in Sarango.
Yes, sir.
बढ़िया
क्या-
कॉलेज.
You have been reading in Sarango. So can you tell me, Sarango is again internationally known for what?
Internationally.
Everybody in the world knows Sarango. That there you have a image
Culturally,
of Ananta Sayan.
Anansayan. Culturally, there is in the Bay of River Brahmani Anantasayana.
That's one of
That
the
is
largest.
a tourist place.
That's one of the largest image.
Yes, sir.
And again you have philosophy. Okay, public administration and philosophy. Can you tell me in India, like what are the different schools of philosophy that we have, and why Indian philosophy stands above the rest?
There are like philosophical school in Indian philosophical school, Nyaya, Vaisesika, Vedanta, and Charvaka, and
तमे सेगुडा न कहि 6 schools कहि दे परत. छोटा
अच्छा,
स्कूल
तापर पचाले कौन
तापर
था?
पचाले तमे एक्सटेंड
जे-
करत. There are 6 schools. मो पचार how many? So you say there are 6 schools.
फिर से ता भितर पचारे.
And मु तापर पचारथिल तुमको that what is
what
that
is
has
the-
put Indian philosophy above the rest. सेटा हला कोन?
Okay, Sanghamitra, actually you know that time is short and
Right.
you have, when is your exam?
21.
21 is very nearer. So whatever is there, you are not brushed up and tossed even. Go through that. Can you tell some of the state policy, welfare policy schemes?
Yes, sir. State.
Whatever is. in the Odisha states welfare schemes.
welfare schemes.
Welfare schemes.
Welfare schemes.
Mission Shakti. What is that?
Sir.
Why you? I will tell you from you tell.
Mission Shakti for self-help group, and there is Mukaya Yojana, and there is again Krusi.
Now government has decided to employ Mission Shakti SHG group to BSK hospital and other places also. So again, any other Krusi, then more school.
Yes.
All these schemes I don't want to repeat. It will take time. There are so many above 60 schemes are there. So go through most of these schemes related to women empowerment,
Yes.
related to health, related to education, related to development, related to agriculture, all these related to environment. So what important biosphere is there in your area?
Similipal.
That you have to tell. Similipal biosphere is
Yes,
there.
sir.
Who was the ex-governor of, lady governor of Jharkhand?
Jharkhand. Srimati Draupadi Murmu.
Murmu.
Yes, sir.
From your area,
Yes.
you know so many tribes also sort of asked so many things. You should be thorough about your preparation. This is your first time preparation? First time?
Interview first time.
Interview first.
Achha, actually, are you comfortable in English
Yes,
or
sir.
Odia?
I'm comfortable with English.
No more marks will be there. More marks will be there if your answer.
Yes.
The degree of answer. କୋଉଥିରେ ତୁମେ ଯଦି ସମ୍ବଲପୁରୀ ତୁମ ଭାଷାରେ କହିପାରିବ ବେଶୀ ଆନ୍ସର ଦେଇପାରିବ ପଜିଟିଭ, ଯଦି ଇଂଲିଶରେ କହିବ କିଛି ଆନ୍ସର ଦେଇପାରିବ ନେଗେଟିଭ, କୋଉଟା କହିପାରିବ?
I think I will choose English as a medium to communicate.
ଦେନ୍ ଇଂଲିଶ ଆଣ୍ଡ ଓଡ଼ିଆ ୟୁ ମିନ୍ ଯୋଉ କହିବ ନ ପରଫେକ୍ଟ ଓଡ଼ିଆରେ କହିଦିଅ।
Yeah.
Articulation ପାଇଁ ଏଥିରେ
ଆର୍ଟିକୁଲେସନଟା ଦରକାର, ପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟେସନ ଆର୍ଟିକୁଲେସନ ଟ୍ରିଗର୍ସ ବାଇ ପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟେସନ, ବୁଝିପାରୁଛ?
Yes.
ଦ୍ୱିତୀୟ କଥା ହ୍ୱାଟ ଆଇ ଅବଜର୍ଭ ଟିକେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ପଶୁଛ ତ ୱାନ୍ ନମସ୍କାର, ଆଇ ଥିଙ୍କ ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ ଇଜ୍ ଏନଫ୍, ୱାନ୍ ଇଜ୍ ଫର୍ ଅଲ୍। ଦେନ୍ ସେକେଣ୍ଡ ଥିଙ୍ଗ ଇଜ୍ ଏନି language change permission not necessary, you can immediately change over to language, and continuous reply. You are taking so much pause in between to give the reply. Then about the every word, every sentence you are telling a affirmative so that you avoid. I am telling for your better I mean this articulation and the presentation. Then don't repeat the question. When sir is asking, then you are repeating. Oh, this is, then this, this tells that you are unmindful.
चेयर पे आज मैं बॉडी लैंग्वेज
मुझे कोच आसी
बोधे आज कंफर्टेबल नहते जो चेयर पाए किंतु एनर्जी बहुत लो लागुଛି।
Sir, I had fever yesterday and today morning, that's why.
No, it's all right. Whatever maybe take a glass of water, have breath. When you come to the field, so the tiger is before you or the enemy is before you, you have to fight and snatch and go away, win over. So win over purpose of running. You have forget about everything. The next is a tribe species are called. Let a ticket check karibo 75 then
No.
62.
62.
Let a ticket check karibo.
PVTG.
The check karibo.
No, not PVTG. Tribes.
ट्राइब्स
Or try.
62.
Renewable energy विषय पूरा thorough हो, कारण only alternative nowadays is a challenging program or renewable energy. Then about this grid transmission, थेला grid transmission, मरुभंज एरिया रे सेटा केते दूर सफल होउची माने सक्सेसफुल होउची से विषय टिके देखियो. Then is your cycling is a good habit. You can relate it to environmental and conservation. मो fossil fuel use करनी, cycling रे जाउची, मो body parts active रहउचती, body and mind. बुझ पारतो ना? That way also you can tell. Sir, hobby को चलन, sir मो तो 2 किलोमीटर जाउची daily cycling रे, मो तो एया लागुची बल.
टाइप्स ऑफ साइकिल जानि छते डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ साइकिल्स इंडिया रे मिनिमम वेट करते परमिजिबल लिमिट साइकिल पे
से घर जान
Nice.
साइक्लिंग हॉबी रखी जल्दी ठीक पड़े जाए ब्रश अप कर दो ओके 6.5 किलो बिलो को अपना नहीं
then that
राइट
capacity.
गियर साइकिल गुडा को
So I think you can do well. अच्छी time अच्छी तार भीतर brush up करो ଟିକେ stable हो जाओ concentrate करते रहो you can win out.
ओके
Thank you.
थैंक यू
Good luck.
पढ़िकिना जीवो you will do well.
Sir?
पढ़िकिना जीवो you will do well.
Okay.
Being from Mayurbhanj you should be
नहीं,
absolutely
हां
dynamic.
प्रेसिडेंट पाइप प्राउड फील कर दवा कथा
हाँ।
बॉडी लैंग्वेज रे प्राउड दिस दवा कथा
को एरिया रे तुमर केवल झियो माने रथ टाणती
हाँ that is something very
Yes,
important.
yes,
ମୁଁ
yes.
ଭୁଲି ଗଲି କହିବାକୁ।
Varipada.
बारे टेल दैट
Yes.
सर कल्चर पचारछंती ट्रेडिशन
Uniqueness,
पचारछंती
सुभद्राଙ୍କ ରଥଟା କେବଳ ladies ମାନେ ଟାଣନ୍ତି।
ऑलरेडी पचारछंती बट यू फॉरगॉटन आई वाज
you should
एक्सपेक्टिंग
showcase your strength
हां
ହଁ
okay what is the strength of Mayurbhanj you should showcase that this is the strength
ଛଉ
of Mayurbhanj
କେତେ ଜିନିଷ ଅଛି ସେଟା ଟିକେ ମନେ ପକାଅ।
contribution of Mayurbhanj is huge in the history of
ह्यूज
Odisha okay
ह्यूज
Film
बाय
industry
बदर कोन मिले कोन खाइबेको
Wood mangsa,
मुढी मांस सेर को मांस
mutton.
ଛେଳି
ଛେଳି
ଛେଳି ବି ଟିକେ
ଛେଳି।
ହଁ
Ayan.
ठीक ଅଛି
okay
ଯା ବଢିଆ
Best of
ଭଲ ତମେ ଟିକେ ଆଉ ଟିକେ ଏନର୍ଜି ନେଇକିନା ଯାଅ।
Yes.